Stop escaping. Face what you're avoiding. There comes a point in every man's life where he must look himself in the mirror and ask a brutal question. What am I running from? And if he's honest, truly honest, the answer will shake him. Because most men aren't tired from doing too much. They're exhausted from avoiding too much. Avoiding pain. Avoiding purpose. Avoiding silence. Avoiding the deep, uncomfortable truth about who they've become. You've made escape a lifestyle. Every scroll, every snack, every hit of dopamine. It's all a quiet attempt to numb something you don't want to face. You say you're bored, you're not. You say you're tired, you're not. You're haunted by the man you could be if you actually committed. But instead of facing that reality, you bury it. You drown it in entertainment, pleasure, and fake productivity. You avoid the mirror. You avoid solitude. You avoid yourself. Because deep down, you know, something's off. You're not who you were meant to be. And you can feel it in the pit of your stomach when the noise fades and you're alone. That whisper. You were made for more, why are you still hiding? What you avoid owns you. That fear you never confront? It grows. That conversation you dodge? It festers. That wound you never heal? It becomes your identity. You're not free, you're a fugitive. Running from shadows, from emotions, from responsibility. You build distractions like walls, hoping they'll protect you. But avoidance is not safety. Avoidance is self-sabotage in disguise. You're trading long-term peace for short-term relief. You're choosing numbness over growth. And every time you escape, you reinforce the belief that you're too weak to face it. Face what you're avoiding. The pain. The shame. The regret. The choices that haunt you. The life that doesn't reflect your values. The voice in your head that screams, you're wasting it. You must stop. Stop running. Stop lying to yourself. Stop distracting yourself from the very thing that will set you free. It's time to sit in the fire. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will strip you bare. But that's what transformation requires. Not comfort, but confrontation. Here's what they don't tell you. The pain you avoid becomes your prison. But the pain you confront becomes your power. The guilt you bury becomes your burden. But the guilt you face becomes your guide. The fear you run from will rule you. But the fear you stand against will reveal you. Stop thinking you'll heal through avoidance. You don't. You heal through war. Through presence. Through courage. Through doing the hard thing when every part of you wants to run. Do you want peace? Face the war. The war within. Against the part of you that loves comfort. That seeks escape. That whispers, just avoid it. Tomorrow is better. There is no peace without pain. No breakthrough without breakdown. No becoming without unbecoming everything that's kept you stuck. That's why most men never change. They don't want truth, they want anesthesia. They want sedation disguised as self-care. They want freedom without sacrifice. Growth without discomfort. Manhood without responsibility. But life doesn't work like that. Freedom has a cost. And it must be paid in full. With tears. With discipline. With long nights alone facing the parts of yourself you've tried to ignore. But here's the good news. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to fix everything overnight. You just need to stop running. Stand still. Look it in the eyes. Feel the discomfort. Let it sting. Let it humble you. And then, with trembling hands and a steady soul, begin. Begin rebuilding. Begin taking ownership. Begin showing up, one painful rep at a time. What happens next is beautiful. When you stop escaping, you start becoming. You reclaim your focus. You rebuild your confidence. You remember who you are, not the boy who hides, but the man who faces. You begin to live with clarity, not chaos. With fire, not fear. With mission, not numbness. And people will feel it. Your presence will change. Your words will hit different. Your walk, your gaze, your silence, it will all carry weight. Because men who face themselves are the most dangerous kind. unshakable, grounded, free. So here's the final truth. You are not lost. You are simply avoiding the very path that will save you. And you already know what that path is. You've just been too afraid to walk it. But now it's time. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Stop escaping. Face what you've been avoiding. And watch your entire life shift. This is your moment. Step into it. Or stay a slave to your own silence. The choice has always been yours.